bullshit adult games outside, but they're going to come in a second, but we're going to have a good time regardless. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the NuWu Comedy Club. My name is Gabe Lopez. I will be your host for the evening, and just to let you guys know, before we get anything started, this is a completely uncensored show. So if you have any trigger words, if you're easily offended, this is not the show for you. This is just for people with an open mind, and we're getting high in public. So I should be able to assume that you guys have an open mind because we're getting high in public. And this is the only show of its kind in the entire country. There was one in Colorado that was doing this style of show, but they got shut down because they got greedy and they started selling cocaine out of the back alley. We don't do that here. I don't know if you've noticed the type of people around the neighborhood here. Cocaine was their problem many years ago. But we're going to have a great time tonight, guys. And just a couple of announcements. We got great bar and wait staff that will be taking care of you guys. If you guys need anything, just raise your hand. They will come to you. But there's a dab bar and can of cocktail bar. If you've never had either one, can of cocktails are delicious. It is a vacation in your mouth, microdosed with a little bit of THC just to give you a good little buzz. If you have 3 of them, don't drive home. If you have a dab, it looks like if you've never had a dab, it's like a little booger. And they get it really hot until it gets all smoky. And then you inhale it, and then you can't drive for 3 days. So it is the best $6 you will ever spend. I highly recommend trying a dab as long as you have a designated driver. Also, announcements, guys. Every Tuesday we do trivia. Every Tuesday trivia at 8 p.m. with the Ginger Ninja. I fucking hate saying that. The Ginger Ninja. He's just a redheaded dude named Kevin, but he calls himself the Ginger Ninja. Wednesdays, we got Canna Karaoke, guys, from 7 to 10. So if you guys feel like singing and you feel like getting high, come out on Wednesday. It's hosted by our lovely Jen from Japan and Granny Annie. Jesus, Granny Annie. So Jen from Japan, who's right over there, fuck love her, and Granny Annie. You just got to see it to believe it. Just come on Wednesdays. Thursday nights, guys, industry night. It is industry night, so if you guys are in the industry, come down, great deals. And if you just bring your ID that you are in the industry, and there will be BOGOs, buy one, get one free after 5 p.m. at the bar. So buy one, get one free. Is that everything or just pre-rolls? For industry. Is that buy one, get one free of everything? The dabs and the drinks, and that's it? The dabs and the drinks, buy one, get one free. Got it. That one's new to me. All right. It's also ladies' night on Thursdays from 8 to 11. So is that thing still going on from 8 to 9? So from 8 to 9, guys, on Thursdays, ladies, from 8 to 9, you get high for free. You get an hour of getting high for free from 8 to 9. And then from 9 to 11, for guys, it's date rape night. So you guys need to come in. Don't even need a hotel room. Just she'll fall in a bush by herself, and I don't know how I feel about that. All right. Tomorrow night, guys, Saturday night, it's open mic night here from 8 to 11, hosted by Jen from Japan again. So if you're a poet, if you're a singer, if you're a mime, don't come if you're a fucking mime. Nobody cares about that. If you want to try your hand at stand-up comedy, come on down. Whatever talent you have, you're a juggler, come hang out. A violinist. There's a bunch of fun shit that happens here, so I recommend you guys come hang out. Okay. Okay, so there's also a raffle tonight. If you guys have an Instagram post, all you have an Instagram, you just have to do a post about you being here tonight, and you get a ticket, and you will get 1,000 points, which is essentially you get to buy a big you get a Sky High lounge package, a silver elite package in the lounge. Or you can redeem for select goodies downstairs. All you have to do is see Toy. Toy is that pretty girl right there. Toy, raise your hand. That's Toy. She just has to see your Instagram post. She will verify it. She gives you a ticket. We give it away tonight after the show. Ugh. All right, food truck. Food truck. Tonight's food truck is Cheaters. It's called Cheaters? It's always a good time to cheat with Cheaters Food Truck. All right. So they got Philly cheesesteak, chopped cheesesteak, loaded fries, and stuff of that nature. You guys are going to get the munchies. Support a local business. Apparently today we're not supposed to support any big business. And then they just double up on our business tomorrow. I don't see how the fuck that works. All right. Also, follow at NuWu Comedy Club on Instagram, guys. That's where we reveal all of our headliners for the week. And please, 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 you guys ready to have a good fucking time? All right. After all that, let's get this shit started. First comic coming to the stage. I believe it's his first time here. Is it first time? It's his first time here with us. Please show him some love for Anwar Green.
Diamonds in my tooth white. Black shades, so you know a nigga rolling. They ain't check me at the door, so ain't no telling what I'm holding. White.
NuWu, what is up? Happy Friday, y'all. Before we get started, I like to set the right expectation. So I feel like y'all should know that I am 44 years old. I live alone with a big-ass cat. Ain't no punchline to that, y'all. And I got into comedy because I couldn't make it as a goddamn Christian rapper. I'm serious. That is not a joke. I wish it was. I really was a Christian rapper once, y'all. Matter of fact, a couple of y'all probably heard my first single. Okay, who am I kidding? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. It was called Bitch Ass Satan. Look, I thought everybody hated his bitch ass, okay? So why not start off with a diss track, right? Because I'm smart. They said my lyrics were too harsh for church. I didn't think they were harsh at all. They were real easy to follow along to. I thought they were catchy. Bitch ass Satan, I see his ass hating, and every day I'm waiting till I see his ass baking. They tell me he's a liar, a thief, and a killer, but I know he a soft ass trick ass nigga, okay. Goddamn Christian rap, y'all. So since we're here, I feel like we can talk about it. Anybody ever been kicked out of church before? Oh, just me? Just me? All right. So, well, one of the fun things about getting kicked out of church, since none of you have ever experienced it, is running into people you used to go to church with. Because, you know, they always want to hit you with some slick shit. Like, I call it Christian cussing. You know, they say things like, looks like God is still working on you. Some of y'all done heard that shit before, huh? Me, because I cuss, I'm like, if God is still working on me, what's your excuse? Did he fucking quit? Then they get in their feelings. They, bless your heart. First of all, bitch, I know you just told me to go fuck myself. And I'll have you know I do plan on jacking off later. But not because you told me to. I don't know why that bell just made me laugh. Well, then I guess I'll keep praying for you. You've been praying for me since 2015. I get the feeling God ain't fucking with you like you think he is. Matter of fact, hell no, you can't bless the food. Get your ass away from this table. Let me quit y'all before I get struck by lightning or something. Speaking of lightning, y'all think anybody ever plans on getting struck by lightning? Or are they just shocked when it happens? Thank you, guys. I spent 7 hours working on that one. So, I'm here talking to y'all about how I live alone with a big-ass cat next door to a strip club, which would be a whole lot cooler if I liked strip clubs. Like, don't get it twisted, y'all. I love strippers. Like, some of my favorite single moms are strippers. Don't judge me. But I don't do strip clubs because jacking off is free, y'all. Like, hear me out. I can spend all my money to go home and roll my own damn dice, or I can skip to the end and never leave the house. I think some of y'all should follow me for more financial advice. I realize that 44, I'm not good at dating. I'm not good at relationships. Like, I'm not a forever home. Like, I'm not good husband material or boyfriend material. I'm like good entanglement material. Like, fooling with me is way less romantic comedy, way more Pawn Stars episode. Because, like, a woman will tell me how she's looking for marriage, romance, fine dining. Best I can do is dick, donuts, and Disney Plus. Like, the fucked up part about that joke is I don't even have Disney Plus. But I tried the married thing once, y'all. All it gave me was 4 kids because we didn't have Disney Plus and she didn't eat the donuts. I told her she was damaged goods after she had our kids. That reaction is appropriate, y'all. She is happily remarried, and I'm on stage on a Friday night talking about how I live alone with a big-ass cat. Like, he's huge, he's white, he sheds everywhere. Normal people looking at it would think of, I don't know, clouds, marshmallows, cotton even. I thought of cocaine, y'all, so I named him Kilo. Kilogram. I realized, I feel like, you know, we having confession here, or I'm having confession here. Like, I'm not a good parent. I realize I might love my cat more than I love my kids. Like, I didn't plan on it, you know, but one day I was video chatting with my son, and he's much better at roasting than I am, and he's also taller than me. So he was giving it to me real good, and I was in my feelings. And then my cat walked across the background, and he was like, and that's why your cat looks like balled up laundry. And I was like, oh yeah? That's why I think your mom should have eaten you. I'm not allowed to call my children unsupervised anymore. So, y'all ever learn something and then wish you had known sooner? Like, I wish I had known before I threw the first punch that I couldn't fight. Like, I was arguing with this dude in study hall, y'all. I was 13. We gonna talk about it. Fuck it, we here. And he stood up and he was like, shut up, bitch. So I stood up and I was like, you shut up, bitch. Sit your ass back down before I bust you in the eye. Make me sit down. I wish you would swing on me. And then he said some shit that I never expected. He said, your wish is my command. I had no idea that he was a genie. Teacher came running over to break us up, and I was so mad because fuck took you so long. But that stated, y'all, before I get out of here, I want to remind all of you that life is very short. Tomorrow is not promised. So listen, y'all, tell people you love them while they can hear it and you can say it, because you never know when that opportunity is gone forever. That stated, life is also way too short for being on bad terms with people. So if you're on bad terms with somebody right now, listen. Don't put it off another day, y'all. Tomorrow is not promised. Cuss they ass out tonight. And on that note, I got to go make some phone calls. I'm Anwar Green. Thank you, guys.
Niggas flashing in the grave, but I'm the nigga they approaching. Wipe me down. Small nigga, tall figures, y'all niggas, crowd niggas. We gon' get Mac 11s and
I got more. You guys ready for more? Come on, guys. Okay. Remember how I told you guys this is an uncensored show. This guy's going to test your fucking limits. He's one of my all-time favorite comics. I'm not trying to put any pressure on him, but I fucking love this guy. And you guys are going to love him. You're going to realize how dark your sense of humor is. Please show him some love for my buddy Yoshi!
everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids were fast as lightning.
That's very awkward. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for all the comedians you saw tonight. Give it up for them, please. And give it up for that racist music. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. I asked for Johnny Cash. Can you guys hear me okay? Okay. So this happened 6 months ago when my roommate, Rick, Irish-American guy, it's been his lifetime dream to go to Japan. So he went to Japan. And the only thing I have to do is take care of our apartment. And nothing happened to his cat, Juanito. Here's the problem. 2 days later, it's 4th of July. As I'm walking out of the apartment, huge explosion, firework. The goddamn cat panicked, ran out of the apartment. I lost the cat. So here's my dilemma. What do? Do I contact Rick and ruin his vacation, or take a chance, hopefully I could find the cat within the next 14 days? I really couldn't make a decision, so I asked Rick's mom, and this is what she said. Yoshi, if you ended up not finding my son's cat and you don't give him the opportunity to look for the cat, he's going to resent you. So I think you should tell him. I thought about it. You know what? She's right. So I emailed him, and because time difference between U.S. and Japan, he finally call me 14 hours later. Have you ever had a conversation with somebody been crying for a long time? I could just hear in the back of his throat. He goes, Yoshi, I know you didn't mean to lose my cat, but I got to say something here. I thought, oh, my God. He's going to ask him to move out. He goes, Yoshi, did you eat my cat? And eat cat? I'm not Chinese. I'm from Japan. We don't eat our Lord and Savior, Hello Kitty. So anyway, that's our Jesus. Okay, anyway. So he said, please, do your best ability, look for my cat before I get home. So of course. So, and you know, I'm very ashamed to say this. I never noticed lost sign when people lose their cats and dogs, you know, because I've never been in a situation. So now I feel bad I didn't help people, right? So midnight, 3 a.m., 6, 9, noon, 3 p.m., you get out there. Every 3 hours, I'm walking around the neighborhood, shaking the cat food and saying, Juanito. 1 day passed, 3 days, 7 days, 10 days. I'm really panicking. He's going to be home. I still don't have the cat. So I went to my friend's podcast, which is very popular in Los Angeles. I went on the podcast and said, if you want to help and volunteer, look for the cat, please contact me. And better yet, if you found the cat, please contact me. Can I tell you something? Despite the media tell you, people in America are very helpful. In Japan, nobody help you with anything. Because most Japanese are Buddhist, and we believe in reincarnation. And if you're a homeless person today, it's because you did something fucked up in a previous life. So you don't fucking deserve no help. And Japanese people don't do shit when you're in trouble. We just don't. And less than 1% Japanese or Christian, these are the only people in Japan who will help you, you know. But even people who are generous, there's a limit to kindness, right? Because this is where I made a mistake. On podcasts, I give my personal cell phone number. So between 25 to 50,000 people have my cell phone number, right? So 1 hour after that episode was released in podcast, somebody texted me and said, Yoshi, I think I found your cat. So I clicked the picture, and it's a picture of huge cock. And it is the ugliest cat. It's a one-eyed cat, hairless. And like, so next 2 days, I'm getting 400, 500, 600 dick pictures, right? On the day Rick come back from Japan, he's riding his motorcycle for LAX, and his motorcycle have a specific sound. Soon as that motorcycle arrived at our apartment, the fucking cat reappeared. This whole goddamn time, the whole fucking, okay, I bet you guys have cat. This motherfucker saw me say Juanito, don't give a shit about me. Just make him look this motherfucker for. So anyway, we found the cat, great. So I went on the podcast, could you do me a favor? Could you stop sending dick picture, right? This one motherfucker send me a dick picture every holiday. So on Halloween, he'll put pumpkin on top of his head, right? And on Christmas, you know, Santa Claus outfit, right? And this is not so cool. On 9/11, he'll put NYPD blue helmet on top of it. And of course, I love this country. I fucking salute. But anyway, so this is my problem. You know, I'm not from here, so I misread the situation, right? So there's a lot of things that it doesn't make any sense. Like, when I used to hear people say same sex, I thought it meant like having sex with the same person all the time, on same position. And when my friends showed me what they did, like, oh, holy shit, you know. Anyway, misreading the situation. So I don't know if you know this. In early 70s, a bunch of Americans were living in Japan. They want to celebrate Christmas, and they want to eat turkeys. Unfortunately for them, turkeys are not indigenous animal in Japan. So a bunch of Americans living in Japan, they ate chicken for Christmas. So when we saw that, Japanese people thought you're supposed to eat chicken for Christmas. Around the same time, KFC franchise were expanding in Japan, and every KFC in Japan have life-size statue of Colonel Sanders. I don't know why, but they have a statue of Colonel Sanders. That year, somebody put a Santa Claus outfit in Colonel Sanders, so now Japanese people think Colonel Sanders have something to do with Christmas. We think he becomes Santa Claus once a year. I'm not kidding. KFC is so popular in Japan, you have to get 3-month reservation to get a bucket of chicken on Christmas in Japan. So when I go back to Japan, I have to explain to my family, Grandma, Colonel Sanders doesn't have anything to do with, Christmas. She doesn't believe me. So Japanese people crucify Santa Claus and Colonel Sanders on the cross. So they put nail through Colonel Sanders. You know, you don't see blood, you see gravy. But, and you do this, you know, finger looking good. But anyway, so, you know, I'm just misreading the situation. So, like, I live in downtown LA, right? There's a lot of homeless people there. And I don't know how to deal with homeless people because in Japan, we just burned them. And, oh, okay, we have some Trump supporters. Anyway, this piece of shit homeless guy walk up to me and goes, hey, man, and let's be honest, they're a fucking piece of shit. Anyway, he walked up to me and goes, hey, man, can you spare some change? Well, I grew up in Japan, so I said, sir, change comes from within. And he didn't like that. And I got that from Fortune Cookie from Panda Express. Anyway, I don't know any of the Asian shit. Now, there was a preacher standing in the corner. He was very upset, you know, because I didn't help this homeless person. He ran up to me with the Bible and goes, sir, how could you be so mean to that man? He needed your help. Haven't you read Book of Job, chapter 2, verse 23? And he recited this thing beautifully. He goes, haven't you read that? I told him no. Very confused, goes, well, haven't you read the Bible? Of course, I never read the Bible because I haven't been to prison. And and I know the difference between right and wrong, and I have a very good Jew lawyer. So anyway, I know that's fucking redundant, but anyway, he goes, well, don't you believe in God? And of course I believe in Godzilla. Now, that's the Japanese Jesus. So I think things are more relaxed in Nevada, but during COVID, I moved from LA to Arizona. Japanese people love Arizona because we love open space. Japan's very crowded. We also love cowboy movies. But Arizona also got tons of high-tech companies. Do you guys remember about 5 years ago, they were test driving driverless car in Tempe, Arizona. There's a programming issue with its driverless car. And there was an old lady walking across the street 1 in the morning. By the time the vehicle realized there was a person, it was too late. It ran over her and killed her, which, you know, is very, very sad. But you know what they say? There's always someone standing in the way of progress. And ran over this bitch like Tiananmen Square. And here's the weird part. You know the name of the vehicle was? Toyota Isis. Now, by the way, I wrote that last joke for any Muslim here tonight. Any Muslim tonight? Oh, good. You know how those people get. Anyway, never forget. I'm just joking. If you're secretly Muslim, I'm just fucking joking. Please don't kill me. It's a joke, you know. Gee ha 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 ha. And the reason I'm telling you, because I got so drunk, I got an Uber a couple of weeks ago. It's getting closer and say, oh my God, I don't see anybody driving. And last I can see 2 little hands driving the vehicle. I thought, oh my God, is that a baby driving a car? And it dawned on me, it's not a baby, it's a fucking midget driving a car. And these days, you're not supposed to call them midget, you're supposed to call them abominations. And oh, let me tell you about the sons of bitches, with their big ass head, with a little body, with their sticky, greasy hands. Have you shaken hand with midget before? It feels like a cream puff. And midgets got really strong grip, obviously because they spend all day making magical rings. But anyway, and did you know when you punch a midget in the stomach really hard, they shit gold? Did you know that? Did you know that? Anyway, enough about Bitcoins. And I guess that's how you make it. So this midget goes, hey man, where are you from? I said, Japan. How tall are you? 6'1". How come you're so tall? One word, radiation. And thank you, my family's dead. Anyway, and behind this car, this midget's car, is beautiful pictures of President Trump, and he loves President Trump. And after listening to him, he convinced me that President Trump did make America great unintentionally. Because remember, ladies, every time President Trump used to insult and hurt women's feelings, what happened? You have a women's march, and more women marched, and more weight they lost. President Trump made America beautiful again. Thank you, Mr. President, right? Thank you for a couple of you laughing at that joke, because every time I do that joke in places like Seattle and San Francisco, those godless faggots don't laugh at that joke, right? They hate America, can't take a joke. Honestly, especially people from San Francisco, if you could take a dick in your ass, you could take a joke. Just walk it up, all right? Man the fuck up, fucking bitch. Now, you know what I mean? Like, I understand, because sometimes, you know, comedians get kind of nervous because we don't want to get canceled, but some of the cancellation doesn't make any sense, because remember 5 years ago, they were trying to cancel Uncle Ben and Aunt Jemima. Remember that? I mean, what chance do black people have if they can even keep a job in imaginary world, right? How come that redheaded bitch from Wendy's still got a job? That's fucking weird. fucking tranny. And remember Land O'Lake Butter? They used to have this beautiful Native American girl, and because they complained, they finally got rid of her. So now all you see is beautiful land without any Native American people, you know, just like in the history books. Anyway, I did that joke in Montana. Nobody got angry. You know why? Because in Montana, everybody thought I was Native American. They call me Chief Yellow Bear. And nice, meet my girlfriend, Spread Eagle. And that's a big-ass feather. All right. Last week, I saw my ex-girlfriend, that fat hoe. Well, she's Chinese, that's her name. But anyway, she's a heavy-set girl, and every time we have a fat person in Japan, we give them just one chopstick. Now, because it's hard to eat. Okay, I'm explaining jokes. You know what? You know what's interesting cultural part? You know, people think I don't know. What, do you guys have do a lot of you meet people from Japan? Kind of, not really. You know what's interesting? A lot of people think Japanese people are polite, and we get kind of credit for that. But to me, I think polite people are the most dangerous people on the planet. Like English and Japanese people, they're the imperial power, right? They're people say polite, and this is the beautiful thing about. This is something I noticed in America, especially like black and Latino people. When they have a fire problems, you clear the air and say, you hear people say, you fucking motherfucker, this, and, you know, back and forth. But once you clear the air, you tell your grievance, you hug it out, and everything's cool. That's fucking amazing to me, because let me tell you, do you think these imperial Japanese and English people hug it out? They don't fucking hug it out. They come to your country and fucking invade you. That's the fuck they do. Oh, wow, okay. Okay, that's funny in Salt Lake City. Okay, anyway, what I'm saying is, like, polite people are dangerous because we don't complain. We just fuck you up later on. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. I'm in a really good mood because I finally became U.S. citizen. Oh, thank you very much. This is this is coming from bottom of my heart as a new American. No more immigration. Who are these goddamn foreigners trying to come to my country and build a fucking wall? That's what I said. Fuck them, I'm already here. I don't give a shit about them. Now, you know what was the most difficult part of the U.S. citizenship test? Not the Constitution or government part, the law part. That was really difficult because state to state laws are different. Like gun laws are really strong in Texas. Gun laws are weak in California. So let me give you an example. I'm sure you heard a situation like this. Let's say there's a boy in Austin, 16-year-old boy, right? He got a gun, shot a bunch of people, and he killed 10 people because the crime is terrible. State of Texas deemed necessary to treat him as an adult. I don't know if I agree with it, but let's say that's how it should be. Can I ask you something? Then how come when a 16-year-old girl in Austin got a gun and shoot a bunch of people, let's say she killed 10 people, and the state of Texas is going to try her as an adult, why am I getting in trouble for fucking her? Now, Texas is saying she's an adult, I'm going to treat her like an adult. I mean, they're going to execute the bitch. I can't fuck her. You know what I'm saying, man? Like, they're going to execute the bitch. You know what I mean? If you're old enough to do this, you're old enough to do this. So I'm just saying, she killed 10 people. I think it's I pay income tax. I should I should just fuck her face and give her COVID. That's what I'm saying. Okay. And finally, I got to tell you, if you didn't like that one, you're not going to like this one. Okay, so because my jokes are like fisting, I put one finger, two fingers, but eventually I'm going to put the whole thing in you, so you might as well relax. Okay, anyway. Plus, they already pay me. Now, people in this country are very generous, extremely generous. For example, did you know that every Super Bowl, Make-A-Wish Foundation and Christian groups will get Super Bowl tickets for boys with cancer? These are like 14, 15, 16-year-old boys with cancer, stage 4, and they only have 6 months to live. And they give them Super Bowl tickets. But I said to myself, is that the best you could really do for them? You know what, 15, 16, 17-year-old boy with stage 4 cancer, only 6 months to live, with a raging hormone, what they really need is strippers, hookers, and porn star. See, we have one real man there, because here, I know you feel uncomfortable. It's not about you. It's about trying to make this young man happy before they're dead. It's not their fucking fault they're dying, and I think it's wrong to let them die without having big, delicious titties hitting their faces. And ladies, 99% of the time, it's not okay to fuck a kid, but this is the one time you should fucking fuck a kid, for God's sake. And you don't agree, you're selfish bitches. That's all I gotta say about you. You're selfish. At least give him a blowjob. You might suck the cancer out of him, right? That's Obamacare. And so somebody asked me, how would you feel, Yoshi, if your son is dying from cancer and he wants to lose his virginity and he's gay? I'll be honest, I'm a little conservative. I don't want to have a Gaysian for son. But here's the thing. If my son is gay and he's a sticky rice, I'm going to give my gay son the biggest, veiniest, black gay cock. I will personally ask Jamal to come across the room, and I'll spread my son's dying asshole wide open, and I'll loosen up the rice hole, and nobody liked this show. I'll put the black cock in there in my, personally, yeah, fuck my son because he's dying, all right? And anyway, I do kids shows, and I hope we see you guys. Give it up for Gabe, everybody. Give it up for Gabe. Thanks for coming to the show.
Oh, fuck you guys. Did you like that guy? Tell me that guy. That was Yoshi. Make sure you follow him on social media. That guy, I fucking love that guy. You guys having a good time so far? Hey, buddy. All right. Next comic coming to the stage is White. Thank you. So it's going to be more lighthearted. He's going to talk about like mayonnaise and bologna and stuff, and it's going to be really easy. So just to get the sting off this last comic. But please show him some love for the very funny John Brickley!
Hell yeah! Fucking giving it away. What's wrong with Pink Pony Club? Why you're judging me a little too hard, lady? All right. Well, you're not an ally? Listen, I live in West Hollywood, all right? I go to that Pink Pony Club. Oh, what? All right. It got weird. What's going on? What you got there? Weed? Who'd have thought? How long have you guys been together? Never? You're a liar. 500 years? This guy listen, I know you're high, but like 500 years isn't even like a thing, all right? How long have you guys been together? A year? You ever wear his clothes? Yeah? Yeah, you wear his sweater? Yeah, okay, you're a fucking liar. That's what you're telling me right now. You ever wear his underwear? Yeah, my wife wears my underwear. Oh yeah, fuck yeah, yeah. Yeah. Here's the thing. If she wants to wear it, she can fucking have it, all right? But if it's my last pair, just let me get them, all right? I did a show about 3 weeks ago. I was out of town. I came back. I had one pair left. I went to the shower, came back, no underwear to be found. Come over to the bed, and I see her modeling them. Like, you like that shit? You like what you see? And I'm just like, buddy, those aren't yours. I had to go to work the next day wearing swim trunks. Guys, you know how uncomfortable that shit is? You know what I'm talking about, sir. That net's cutting into your dick all day. You get home, pull it off. Your cock looks like Spider-Man. You know, yeah, okay. All right, sweet. This is going well. All right, let's see. I'll just start off like this. We'll play a little game. You guys like games? Here we go. You guys like UrbanDictionary.com? Do you guys use UrbanDictionary.com? If you don't know what it is, all right, that's where you type in any new term. You know what I'm talking about, right? At Urban Dictionary. You type in any term that you hear today, and you'll find out what it actually means. So that's how I found out what a Karen was, what's going on. And like what docking is, all right? The game we're going to play is I found out that any childhood board game you grew up playing, if you type it into urbandictionary.com, turns into a weird sex thing. All right? So you guys are going to shout out some board games, and I'll tell you what sex moves coincide with it. Sound good? All right. You're right. You go first. Shoots and ladders. That's a very good one. That's a standing reverse 69 while they're sucking off another dude. So it's like ladder, shoot, ladder. Does that make sense? All right. Cool. Let's keep it going. What? Life? You ever get pregnant? Yeah, you're playing the game of life. Come on. What about you? What do you got? Candyland? That's when you fuck on meth. Who's playing Candyland? Yeah? Yeah, I see you. Anybody? What? Sorry. All right. Sorry is when you're having sex with your long-term girlfriend and or boyfriend, and mid-climax you whisper in their ear that you've been cheating on them all along. I didn't make it up, okay? That's the internet. What? Hungry hippos? Fucking yeah, you would say that, sir. It's at a buffet, all right? Yeah. It can be very expensive. We're not participating anymore? What's going on? Are we? All right, we're that high. Okay, this is good. What? Connect 4. All right, that's where you go dick to butt, dick to butt, dick to butt, dick to butt. Taboo, that's where you go butt to dick, butt. Operation, that's when you fuck on their period. You play Operation with you? Yeah? Yeah, he does. He's a fucking weirdo. Pictionary, that's when you draw your dick in great detail. Uno, that's what I'm playing tonight. What? Reverse card, that's where I put it up my butt. All right, cool. Let's see here. I got married in Vegas about 6 months ago. Yeah, it was cool. Little Whitechapel's pretty dope. I actually proposed to my wife over in Japan. You guys ever been to Japan? I know one guy has. No, I loved it over there. It's super dope. But when you go there, you got to learn a little bit of the language to get around. So if you guys ever decide to go, I'm going to tell you some things, some terms that you'll get to use, all right? So the first thing is we're going to learn how to say thank you very much, which is arigatou gozaimasu, everybody. You guys are so fucking high. All right, we're going to try that again. Arigatou gozaimasu. You're just not even trying, ma'am. Yeah, you're like, I see you. Okay. Arigatou gozaimasu. You are so fucking stoned. Oh, yeah, well, you're, how are you? Okay, all right, we're going to try another one, all right? This is please, everybody. The please is kudasai, all right, everybody. You were almost there. You were so close. Kudasai. You don't get any gold stars tonight, ma'am. All right? What? You will get a brown one, okay? What? That's a butthole joke. I'm not racist, I swear. All right, and the last one, the one that I use a lot was sumimasen. Everybody, sumimasen. It means excuse me, okay? So I'm in Osaka in a high-rise hotel room, and then a hotel elevator lobby, all right? And there is this lady between me and the buttons. So I say, sumimasen, as you do, move past this Asian lady. She turns around all pissed off at me, and she goes, I'm Korean. I would find the only Korean Karen in Japan. Now, I'm sorry, but excuse the fuck out of me that I'm in their land speaking their language, and they're going to get uppity about this shit, okay? All right, that's like if you started speaking me in Dutch, and I'm like, I'm American, motherfucker. It doesn't make any sense. All right, but now I'm just in this high-rise elevator with this Korean for like fucking ever. All right, and I didn't know what to do. As soon as the doors opened up, I said, "Lo siento," and walked out just to try to confuse her ass a little bit. No, it's cool. I love my wife. People ask me a lot, is this like, how did you know it was love? And I'll tell you when, all right? I moved in with her at the beginning of the pandemic into her studio apartment. Yeah, I don't know if you know, but that is a 0-bedroom apartment. In my defense, I didn't know the world was going to shut the fuck down on us, okay? I'm a comedian. This is what I did every night. When I heard that we were going into lockdown, I'm like, cool, 2-week vacation. 3 months in, I'm held up in the bathroom trying to get some fucking alone time. And she knows I need it too because she can hear me crying through the curtain. I learned so much living in such close proximity with a woman. Like, ladies, let me ask you a question. Why is your hair fucking everywhere? That shit is everywhere, oh my God. I see it in tumbleweeds going across the floor. I cleaned out my Roomba and I found a fucking Wookiee. Not even the weirdest place I found it. I was manscaping because I'm a romantic. I saw a rogue hair, started pulling in it, felt it go through my ass crack. Yeah. I flossed my ass with my girlfriend's hair. I love her so much. I don't know. We've been trying to like get new and adventurous in the bedroom, but I'm going to be honest, man, fat people have a hard time fucking, all right? Like, who wants to fuck a fat guy tonight? No hands up. All right, cool. Here's the thing is like, it's hard for fat guys to fuck, but we do last long in bed, all right? You know what I'm talking about, sir, all right? We have to stop every 5 minutes for a Gatorade break. But who doesn't like electrolytes, am I right? My favorite thing about it is like, we got, big guys, we got 2 moves. We got cowgirl or reverse cowgirl, all right? Either that or it's just fucking terrible us on top of you, okay? First of all, it's hot, it's sweaty. Enjoy your food, ma'am. It's hot and sweaty. It's like Florida down there, all right? You're on top, my arms are shaking. I'm asking questions like, can you breathe? Am I on your hair? Are you awake? It's not sexy, all right? But like, we try to do doggy style, that's just me being winded for 3 fucking seconds, all right? Just a lot of, I'm good, just shut up. No, I'm fine, just pass me the Gatorade, I just need a little bit. Oh, man. No, that's cool. You guys have regular skinny people sex, that's nice. Yeah. Let me ask you something. You ever accidentally hit it in the bum, you know what I mean? No, you never hit the butt accidentally? You're a veteran? Well, you know, sometimes they're on top and they think you have more than you have, and then you're a vet? I don't know what you and animals have to do with this conversation. No, it's cool. You guys, was it your year in? How do you guys keep it spicy? You go to the sex store? Buy shit and try shit. Like what? Like candles? I'm going to be honest, this is kind of gay. Yeah. Do you like the candles? Or let me ask you this. Because when I said you like the candles, you're like, but really your eyes were like, I don't like candles. You only... Listen, I'm not going to invest in candles, sir, because you're telling me she doesn't even like it, and you tried it once. You know what? I'm not going to trust you, okay? Who's had a longer relationship in here than you two? How long have you guys been together? That's your sister? It's fucking gross. You do that, you're like, wow. I'm just kidding. Yeah, this is cool. All right. No, I don't want to go that far. Okay. My wife she wanted to try role playing. All right. I walked into our apartment. She's wearing coveralls and a hard hat. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? She goes, I'm here to inspect your gas line. I'm like, fuck it, I don't want to play that game. Hell no. All right, but I know I'm not good at it either. I found out I'm bad at phone sex. Anybody else? Yeah? What do you do on the phone, ma'am? Well, yeah, you're just like, yeah, baby. And you're just eating while you're doing it. You're just like, you're so tasty. Nah, yeah, I don't know. This is what happened. I was out on the road, and my wife was getting a little amorous over the phone, and she goes, John, I'm touching myself. And I responded with, I appreciate that. Kind of fucked that one up, didn't I? Yeah. Here's the thing, all right? I had a traumatic experience happen to me when I was a kid, and I think that really just, like, fucked me up for the future, okay? Has anybody ever seen, like, caught their siblings? You ever catch him do something weird? You ever catch him, like, jacking it? Yeah? Yeah, you never did that? Yeah, I caught my brother fucking a couch once. Yeah, no, couch, C-O-U-C-H. It fucked me up. I'll tell you what happened. This was 20 years ago. I just got home from school. I just wanted to watch Power Rangers. Who's your favorite Power Ranger, sir? The blue one, just because it's your favorite color. He was the worst. All right. I just wanted to watch Power Rangers, watch the Red Ranger, the Right Ranger, kick ass. All right, I get home, I walk through the door, I look to my left, I see my brother just pounding the shit out of this fucking sofa. We locked eyes. He didn't stop. Sir in the leather jacket, what do you do at that moment? I could probably stop doing that. What do you do at that moment in time? You drop kick him. Okay, you fucking weirdo. All right, you know what I did? I walked out. Because my innocence has been gone. But partially, I just wanted him to finish, okay? But I didn't talk to him about that for 15 years, but one day I had to know. I'm like, Dan, why did you fuck that couch? In life, sometimes you will find that the answers will only raise more questions. This is what my brother said to me. I swear to God. He said, John, I'm going to be completely honest with you. The couch came on to me. Yeah, I am sorry. All right. I have to leave, but I'll just do this. My favorite kind of porn is college dorm porn. Because it's always been my fantasy to go to college. Thank you guys so much.
And jars are on the floor. Lovers in the bathroom.
Give it up for White Boy Brinkley.
The door.
All right, we got time for our headliner, guys. You guys ready for our headliner? Come on, you guys are high, but you got some energy. It's Friday. We're in Vegas. You guys ready for our headliner? He is a favorite here, guys, and if it's your first time seeing him, you're about to become a fan. Please show him some love for the one and only Cisco